In this program, we'll show you what to do if your bus is disabled or becomes involved in a collision. You're a professional bus operator. Your passengers are counting on you to know what to do. By learning and practicing the procedures presented in this program, you'll be able to remain in control in a collision or disabled vehicle situation. Use the handouts you received at the beginning of this program to follow along and to take notes. A thorough pre-trip inspection allows you to find and correct anything in your bus that would prevent you from transporting your passengers safely. But what do you do if you hear a noise or if your bus starts acting up while you're on the road? If your bus experiences mechanical failure while you're on the road, advise dispatch immediately. They may need to have another bus take over your route. Stop your bus even if you think you might be able to make it back to the yard. Trying to drive with a mechanical failure can make the problem worse, resulting in costly downtime for vehicle repairs. Pull off to the side of the road, away from traffic. In a town or city, try to pull onto a side street or into a parking lot. In a suburb or rural area, pull to the curb or off the road. Watch for soft shoulders and grade inclines that could cause your bus to turn over or get stuck. Turn on your four-way flashers immediately and ease the bus off the road. Once you're off the road, turn off your engine. Carefully get out of your bus and inspect the bus to see if it's anything minor and obvious, such as an improperly latched engine compartment cover. If this is the case, fix it and get back to your route. If the problem is not minor, or if you don't know what the problem is, call dispatch again to have them send someone for the bus. Tell them where you are and they will send someone to repair or tow the bus. If your bus has a flat tire, call dispatch and they will send someone to fix it. Changing a bus tire is not as easy as fixing a car flat. Plus, changing any flat by the side of the road can be dangerous. Next, locate and set up your triangle reflectors. On divided highways or one-way streets, place 3 reflectors at intervals of 10, 100, and 200 feet from the back of the bus. On a curve, reflectors are set like this, to warn both oncoming traffic and traffic approaching from the rear. On a hill, the reflectors should be positioned like this. Stop the tape and discuss what to do if your bus breaks down. A fire is a different type of bus disability altogether. Hydraulic and transmission oils that are heated can cause a fire if there's a line break. If you do detect a fire on your bus, don't panic. Pull over immediately and evacuate the vehicle. Then call dispatch immediately and give them your exact location. They'll contact the nearest fire department. If a fire is small and in the passenger compartment or someplace that's easy to get to, try to put it out with your extinguisher. Aim for the source of the fire. If a fire is detected in the engine, don't try to put it out yourself. After you evacuate the passengers, call dispatch, then leave the bus yourself. Make sure everyone stays uphill or upwind at least 500 feet away from the bus and wait for the fire department. Never open the engine compartment cover if you suspect a fire in the engine. The inrush of oxygen will rapidly feed the fire and could cause an explosion. Plus, your batteries can burn and explode, sending acid and toxic fumes at you. Stop the tape now and discuss how to handle a bus fire. In addition to mechanical failures, your bus can be involved in a collision with another vehicle. Remember, either you control your emotions or your emotions control you. If you panic, a collision can become a disaster. So take a deep breath, remain calm, and take the following steps to responsibly and safely deal with collisions. Regain control of your bus. You're the authority and your passengers will look to you for what to do next. Stand at the front of the bus and tell them,
everybody, please just remain calm and keep your seats, and we're going to get this situation taken care of as soon as possible. Please just remain calm.
Find out if anyone has been injured.
Is everyone okay?
If anyone has been injured, try to determine how severely. Check yourself and your passengers first. Then call dispatch. Give a brief description of the collision and the exact location. Tell them how serious the collision is, if your bus is disabled, and how badly. They'll contact the police and ambulances if needed. If the collision has damaged your radio, flag down a passing motorist, give them your dispatcher's number, and ask them to call in the accident for you. Give them your name and bus number as well. Once dispatch has been notified, go back to collecting information for your report. The first 10 minutes after a collision is the most important time to get the details into your accident report. Then, pick up your accident kit. Open your accident kit. In it, you will find the following items. 1. An accident report form or card. 2. Enough courtesy cards for each passenger to receive one. 3. Passenger list and seat assignment forms. 4. Witness report cards. 5. A clipboard. Make sure to tell your passengers not to change seats. Then give each of them a courtesy card and ask them to fill it out completely. Obviously, if someone is seriously injured, you won't ask them to fill out a card. Try and get their name. Laidlaw can obtain more information from the hospital later. This information is necessary for the police and for our insurance, as it provides an accurate record of everyone on the bus at the time of the accident. Never take responsibility, admit guilt, or say you're sorry. And don't discuss the details of the collision with anyone except the police and your supervisor.
If y'all will just bear with me for a few minutes, what I'm going to do at this time, I'm going to go out and check the people in the other vehicle, make sure everyone is okay, and I'm going to put out some emergency triangles for our protection also. And what I'd like for you to do is just keep the same seat that you're in now. Please don't move around the vehicle, and I'm going to be right back with you in a few minutes. So while I'm gone, those cards that I've just given you, give me your name, your address, and your phone number on it, please. And I'll be right back with you.
Never leave the bus without first securing the doors. Quickly walk to the other vehicle and ask if anyone was injured, and if so, how badly. Avoid any discussions about what you think happened. Tell them the police will be here shortly, excuse yourself, and go back to your bus. Quickly jot down the license number of the other vehicles on your accident report, in case a driver tries to leave the scene. In addition to the license numbers, write down the VIN numbers of the vehicles involved whenever possible. Get insurance information from the people involved. Always ask to see their insurance papers. Get the names, addresses, and telephone numbers of the people involved and from anyone who may have witnessed the collision. Ask each person to completely fill out one of the witness cards found in your accident kit. Make a diagram of the collision in the space provided on the accident report form. Remember, never argue or get into a dispute with anyone at the scene of a collision. If someone hassles you, just say you have to wait until the police arrive. Let the police decide who's at fault. Even if your bus is movable, do not move it until you're instructed by the police or by qualified authorities. Once you've filled out the accident report form, collect the witness cards thanking everyone who filled them out and go back to your bus. Collect the courtesy cards from each of your passengers. Look over each card. If it's missing any information,
Excuse me, man. You mind putting your phone number on there for me, please? You forgot to put your phone number on there.
Gee, I'm sorry. I was oversight of my phone.
Thank you, man. Okay.
if one of the passengers is injured or cannot fill out a courtesy card for any reason, try to get the information verbally and write it down yourself. At the very least, try to learn the person's name. As you collect each card, fill out the appropriate information on the passenger list and seat assignment form. Now you're ready to speak with the police when they arrive. Stop the tape now and review what to do if you're involved in a collision. Always remember, the first 10 minutes after a collision is when you need to get the details for your accident report. The longer you wait, the less accurate these details become. A disabled bus is a problem for everyone, whether it's a breakdown, a flat tire, a fire, or a collision. Knowing what to do in an emergency is the most important lesson you can learn. You're responsible for yourself, your passengers, other motorists, and the bus you're driving. And you'll be able to meet those responsibilities if you follow these simple steps. If your bus is disabled or has a flat, call dispatch, pull off to the side or off the road away from traffic. Turn on the four-way flashers and turn off the engine. Inspect your bus. If the problem is major, or if you don't know what the problem is, call dispatch again. They'll take it from there. Then set up your triangle reflectors and wait for help to arrive. If there's a fire, call dispatch ASAP. If the fire is small and easy to deal with, put it out with your extinguisher. Always aim it for the source of the fire. Otherwise, evacuate the passengers. Keep them uphill or upwind at least 500 feet from the bus, and wait for help to arrive. If you're involved in a collision, 1. Regain control of your bus. 2. Find out if anyone was injured and how badly. Check your passengers first, and then any other vehicles. Then call dispatch. 3. Jot down the license number of the other vehicle in case the other driver tries to leave the scene. 4. Give each passenger a courtesy card and ask them to fill it out completely. 5. Get the names, addresses, and telephone numbers from the people involved and from anyone that may have witnessed the collision. 6. Get insurance information from the people involved. 7. Make a diagram of the collision. 8. Collect the witness cards. Collect the courtesy cards. And use the information to fill out the passenger list and seat assignment form. Never take responsibility, admit guilt, argue, or say you're sorry. And don't discuss details of the collision with anyone but the police or your supervisor. Even if the bus is movable, do not move it until you're instructed by the police or by qualified authorities. Thank you for your attention during this program. Your commitment to being the best in your field is important to Laidlaw Transit.